What's going on, y'all? Got a little story time I want to tell y'all about. As I think about it, even to this day, I'm still amazed and perplexed by what transpired. So, being a little young little knucklehead, I must have been maybe 14, 15, you know what I mean? And being a little young cat trying to make a name for oneself, because how we was in my neck of the woods, you dig what I'm saying? It ain't who you are, but it's where you at, and it's how you represent yourself. So pretty much I was living a lifestyle that was a little wild. It was the reason why I ended up getting locked up at the age of 16 and turning 17 in the county jail. So anyway, we was down in the basement, you know what I mean, at my stepfather's house. And it was a rappy of mine named Freddie Mac. He was sitting on the washing machine. Fluky was on the right of me. And Lil D was was across from Lil Fluky. And Charlie Mack was down there, you know what I mean? So we all in the basement, you know what I mean? And smoking weed, bagging up, had 40s out, you know what I'm saying, shooting the shit. I had a 22 revolver that I had, and I had, while everybody talking, I was playing with the 22 revolver, and while they talking, they ain't really paying attention much to what I'm doing. So I take 3 of the bullets out, right? And I know that if I clap it 3 times, it's gonna go off. So I close it back up with Freddie Mac in front of me, and I pointed at him. I said, "Nigga, shut up, nigga, don't move." He said, "Man, quit playing, loco, man. Man, quit playing, man. I said, shut up, nigga. I'll shoot your motherfucking ass, nigga. Shut up." He's like, "Man, that's why I hate being around you." And I pointed over there to Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack, man, go on, man, go on. Now, mind you, I had already clicked. I already know if I squeeze it off 3 times, what's gonna happen. All right? So I pointed at Freddie Mac. I said, "Shut up, nigga. I'll shoot you too, man. Man, go on, loco." And I pointed back at Snoop Dogg, and I squeezed it. And the motherfucker said, "Bah!" He said, "Ah, man, you shot me." Everybody ran up out the basement. Man, they knocked 40 ounce over. Charlie Mack ran up out of there. Fluky ran up out of there. Lil D ran up out of there. And my nigga screaming, "Oh, look, you shot me. You shot in the face." And I'm perplexed. I'm stunned. Then he put his hands down. I seen the spark when I squeezed it. He put his hands down. I was like, "Ah!" And he started laughing. He said, man, quit playing, man. That's one thing, man. That's why I like fucking with you, man. You don't be on this stupid shit." After I went back and I got everybody who ran up out of them niggas was gone. I took it apart, took the pin out, took it apart. Man, we didn't think about what actually took place. Listen, he right in front of me. Maybe two arms length, 2 arms length, sitting on the washing machine and dryer. I seen the spark when I shot it. They talk about the devil bullet. Man, how the fudge it go from me clicking it, supposed to go off on the third click, that it go off on the first click, and he ain't dead. And it's right in front of him. I got it right in front of his face. I'm playing with it because I'm thinking it ain't gonna go off. It's gonna go off if I squeeze it, if I done turned the revolver 3 times and I watched it close up. Man, I ain't no L7 to it. Man, we talk about it. We used to talk about that in the joint. We was talking about that, you know what I mean? Really, we started to talk about that when we was in the joint, because we was too busy, you know, living a little lifestyle that was a little wild and, you know, as a little young little knucklehead. And I think about it to this day when I think about the power that the Most High, the Divine, had on my life. Listen, man, so much done happen, things that I could skate on, but for that to be right in front of his face and to see a spark right in front of his face and he ain't dead, you can't tell me that there was some divine presence that removed that or stopped that or thwart that, you know, because this must have been 85, 86, something like that. 85, 86, 87, something like that. And I'm holding it like this here. I ain't, you know, there's nothing what it is. We ain't had that back in the day. We had it like this here, right in front of him. And to this day, I thank the Most High, because it wasn't meant for me to be locked up. It was meant for me to look back on this. It was meant for me to tell a tale on how when the ancient ones, when the divine, when the nectars, when God, and or Allah subhanahu ta'ala, whatever name y'all want to use for your divine source, have their name written for you in the future or what's destined for you, miracles will happen. That was indeed a miracle. As we think back on it, Charlie Mack can tell you about it, Fluky, Lil D, and even my friend of mine, Newt Dog, aka Pimpin' Newt, you know, man. So when the Most High decree things for you that you might think things is going bad for you, it may seem like a tornado, but out of that whole tornado that may wipe out 50, 60 homes in that district, that tornado will knock everything out. And when that tornado get to your house, it'll jump over your house and keep it pushing. Think about it. In the books that speak about, when I speak of the book, I'm talking about the Bible, because Bible in Greek means biblika, which means many books, which means book, biblika, books. So when it speaks about Musa, Moses, in the Old Testament being led out of Egypt by a fiery pillar, what do you think that is that's coming down from the sky? It's not fire, but it's a pillar nevertheless that's swirling, that's knocking everything down, that's destroying everything. May seem like things are being destroyed in your life. It may seem like hardship was not going to stop. But trust and know, and please believe that not on the end of believe that there's a lie on believe, but understand that after that hardship comes ease. That we might not understand that when we go through what we go through, it means to stitch us up. You know, we can't understand why is it that we have to experience so much hellishness, why we got to go through much heartache and pain. But it has a way of reaching us in the fabric of our fiber, that later on in life we can recount these tales and we could tell somebody, these young cats, these older heads, and we can reach someone with this information that can thwart them, to stop them, to tell them don't play with pistols, don't play with guns. Because that's not the only incident that I had, but it was just that one that reminded me of how divine has its hand in my life and in your life and the people around you lives. When you really think about what has happened to you in your life, you really understand just how powerful the Most High is really working in your lives. I'm gonna tell you another story. I was at the age of 15. I was dealing with a young badass chick by the name of Pat. You know what I mean? And she was Cherokee. She was, you understand, she was bad as a motherfucker. And I said, baby, let me get your keys. I'm finna ride somewhere. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, go to the neighborhood. Gave me her keys. And mind you, maybe 15. And she had a little Volkswagen, little green little Volkswagen. I ride to the east side. Now, mind you, back in the day, east side back 87 on up. East side period. 87, 88, whatever. Man, it was wild. You know what I'm saying? East side Milwaukee used to call it, east side used to be like Vietnam used to call it, you know what I mean? But I drove up to the east side. I think that must have been Buffalo. And everybody, must have been like 20 cats out there on the block. And everybody pumping. And most of these young cats steal cars, you know what I'm saying, selling dope, you know what I mean, on the block. A lot of them ESGs, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, GDs, all of them come together, you know what I'm saying, for that bread and butter. Anyway, so I pull up, and these cats they see who I is, and they see me, and my old comrades, these niggas jumping on the car. You know what I mean? Nigga jump on the car, what's up, loco? Nigga jump on the, man, get the fudge off my car, man. I don't want to cuss. I said, man, you know, get the fudge off my car. Come on, man. Come on, man. Drive off. I said, you ain't gonna get off my car? So I drove off, and I start driving fast. I get to the stop sign, and I mash on the gas fast, hit the corner. Now I got like 3 cats still hanging on the car. Still hanging on the car. These stupid. So I hit the corner again. Oh, stop. No, nigga, you want to get off the car? And I'm going around the block. I ain't going real fast, but I'm going fast enough. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be going that fast, but you know what I'm saying? They pissed me off. They still on my whip. You know, because it's a Volkswagen, so we got the rails, you know what I'm saying, up top. So niggas holding up top, nigga on the back. So I come back to the stop, and I'm driving fast, and I stop at the same stop where they had jumped on off. And when I stopped, I hear boom, 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 and I hurried up, put it in reverse, and right when I hit the gas, they say, loco, stop, don't. Man, as soon as I put it in reverse, the car turned off. KV had failed when I stopped and I mashed on the brake. His chest hit the back of it, and he fell back, and he was up under the car. And if I had hit reverse, man, he'd have been mushed up. If I had hit reverse, he'd have been dead. And I'd have been popped off like a bag of weed. I'd have been locked up in the joint for a pretty long time, for a very long time. Man, the car turned off. Mysteriously, the car turned off when I'm about to hit reverse. I ain't had no issue with it, been having no issue with it. She ain't been having no issue with it. So how is it that the car turned off while when I hit reverse and he up under the car? KV didn't turn the car off when he was up under the car. Me driving fast and turn off, man, you can't tell me that Divine wasn't around me and with me then. As the Divine was with me when I was in the basement. Now, mind you, I want to say that incident happened first. Well, all my little neighborhood jumping on the vehicle, you dig what I'm saying? And that happened. Then later on down the line, that incident happened when we in the basement and me doing the stupid with the pistol. So the moral to the story of this is, be careful who you hang around. Choose your company wisely. Now, you may be young, you may be older, but because of my experience and what I experienced, because the transformation that's within me is the reason why I go about doing things a little bit different, because I'm a changed man. I'm not that Stugatz person. I'm not that stupid person I was back then. It's being elevated where I'm at now. You have to be strong enough. You have to be man enough to be able to be solo dolo at times. You know, if you have a propensity to pick the wrong crowd, to be around the wrong people, the best person to be around is yourself. You're held accountable for yourself. You know, only you can do something that could cause yourself to fall back. But if you're doing all the right things and you surround yourself with positive, productive people, you don't have to worry about those mistakes. You know, they say you can be guilty by association. The company you hang around can get you popped off. You know, you can hang around someone whom you think you jam tight and not know that man had did something last week, yesterday, or that day. And these cats looking for him. And you could be at the right place at the wrong time, at the wrong place at the wrong time. Because there's really no right time to catch something that's wrong. So what's meant for you is meant for you. You see a lot of these cats in these videos, they would show, you know, they show them little itchies, they little bangers and stuff like that. And a lot of cats think that that's the way to go. They think that's cool. But in essence, it's not. Because you have law enforcement that's watching everything that's being shown. Word from the wise. If you got your license to carry, that's why it's called concealed. It's not revealed. Put it away, keep it away, because you never know what enemies could be watching and stalking your page. You dig what I'm saying? They feel like you's an easy lick. They catch you slipping, and they up thing on you. They thinking you got that burner on you. Guess what's gonna happen? You done brought unnecessary, silly confrontation to you by what you had did on the previous post. We want to let the world know how bad we are, but sometimes it's not a good thing to really stick out like a sore thumb. Drive slow, fly low. Stay up under the radar. You know what I mean? And by all means, choose your company wisely. And I hope my story enlighten you, because I see what was meant for me to see, and I understand the importance of what's happening in my life. And I just want to be an example. And if I'm able to be an example for you, so be it. One.